Founded in 1983, Phoenix Children's Hospital is one of the nation's largest and fastest growing pediatric health systems.
Yes, and today is Giving Tuesday, so 12 News is showcasing the tremendous work that the hospital does every single day.
Trey Maya is out at the hospital right now, seeing firsthand how the incredible work they do changes lives. Hey, Tram.
Hi, you guys. It really is incredible here. I mean, we're talking for over 40 years, world-class care from world-class physicians. The staff here is truly remarkable. But right now, I'm in the Emily Center. It's one of my favorite places because it's kind of a place of respite for a lot of these families, a lot of these parents who are just struggling to understand what their child is going through. And here's a library of sorts, and you can find information on everything here, from arthritis to allergies, asthma, autism, ADHD, cancer. There's diabetes. I mean, just a plethora of information. Also, when we talk about just a place to catch their breath after everything that they're going through, I just realized that they even have a massage chair room just so the parents can just catch their breath and take a moment to just recoup, right? Well, you know, we talk about the care that is given to so many children, really millions over the years. There's one child who is very special. His name is Jackson. He's 7 years old, and at just 15 months, he was diagnosed with a very rare genetic disorder. Here's Jackson's story.
This may look like a playroom out of any kid's dream, but we're actually at Phoenix Children's Hospital. This is just one of the many things that makes this hospital so unique and makes a difference for families here.
Push a number to hear a sound.
He's definitely very imaginative. You want to read one more book? He loves reading. It's called The Loose Tooth. That's what you have.
How did you and Jackson end up here at Phoenix Children's Hospital?
He has a rare genetic condition called MECP2 duplication syndrome. It is extremely rare. Basically, he has a really small duplication at the end of his X chromosome, and it creates an overabundance of this protein, and altogether it kind of affects a ton of things. For him, the first signs were GI issues, low muscle tone, and developmental delays. As of right now, there is not a cure. It is a progressive condition, so as he gets older, more and more symptoms will develop, eventually regression and seizures, and unfortunately a shortened lifespan. There is possible treatment options that are still within research, but as of right now, nothing is available.
What are some of the obstacles he has overcome despite the odds?
So initially getting his diagnosis, he was about 15 months old. At that time, he could not crawl, he could not walk, he was completely nonverbal. We were told he likely wouldn't do any of those things. Shortly after getting his diagnosis, he started crawling, and then shortly after that, at 18 months, he started walking. Through therapies, especially with reading, he does identify pictures and stuff in books, and so he will say things like owl and make like owl noises, and to hear even just little tiny snippets of his voice was really, really special.
How does donating to Phoenix Children's Hospital help patients like Jackson?
It gives him a sense of adventure and, just life in general. Coming to the hospital and having it not be scary and having it, have a little bit of fun when he comes in definitely makes the trips a lot easier for him. The whole time he was here, he genuinely thought it was like a vacation. He was just like smiling the whole time he was here because he thought, I'm just getting spoiled.
How about as a mom? What has this experience been like for you here at Phoenix Children's Hospital?
It's been a relief to have somebody who is on my side, when trying to basically advocate for your child. We are like a complete team. It's been really nice for me to just feel included in everything with him.
And that support really means everything to these families who are experiencing so much. And it's no wonder that people like Jackson, there's Knox, we introduced you to him in our last half hour, but Jackson is also a poster child for PCH because he has defied the odds. And that's what I love. There's so many stories of these kids being fighters. So don't forget to donate. There's a QR code right there on your screen. Scan it and know that every single dollar that you donate is triple matched. That is huge. So whether it's $5, $10, then that becomes $30 or $15. So every single dollar, it really, really helps. And coming up in just a couple of minutes, we're going to talk about where those dollars go, going to more than 170 programs here at PCH, and truly the difference that it makes, not just for the kids, but for the families as well. Mark and Caribe, back to you.
Tram, I think the one thing we can all agree on is that these kids really deserve our help.
They do. And you get to see that they're such fighters.
And
right?
how about their parents and their
Yeah.
families also in this fight with them
Yeah,
together?
I know. All right, Tram, thank you so much.